Oh, man. Thanks a lot. I mean, really, thanks a lot. What the fuck, you know? You gotta fucking choose a side and shit. No, you can have the friends that you want to have. How the fuck you gonna have the friends that you want to have when you fucking take a side? You can't do that. Look at Pedro and all those motherfuckers. Look at all those side-shifting cunt-sucking fuck-nuts. Every one of those motherfuckers makes you take a side, do they not? Take Pedro and Nugs, for example. Pedro's all fucking clap-happy like he's got the fucking STD shot because fucking Nug shows up on his fucking live. I fucking cheated the system. Fucking Pedro's like, yeah, you did, man. Good job, good job, good job. Did anybody get anything out of that? All right, fine, you did. You're now supporters of these motherfuckers that fucking hate so hard on real drivers. And one of the biggest fucking tip-offs is that they fucking use this goddamn glitch that everybody's tired of talking about, including myself. But you gotta talk about it a little bit, don't you? What the fuck did that glitch do, man? It disrupted the entire community from A to Z. I don't give a fuck what your name is. I don't give a fuck who your wife is. I don't give a fuck what your job is. I don't give a fuck if you do Doordash part-time, haven't done it in 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. I don't give a fuck if you're working for Papa John's or Kmart. Weird example. Derail. Walmart. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. But have you seen the fucking shit that's happened in this community since this fucking shit started with Glitchgate? All we did was point out the fact that these motherfuckers were lying to us. And then all this shit popped up. Oh, my God, have you seen this shit? I've been watching this shit like you guys have. I ain't seen nothing different. You can't tell me no different. What's the difference? The difference is that, you know, it's like I said some videos ago. We got fucking channels here that are big, man. They're fucking large and in charge. I'm like, suck my dick. I don't give a fuck how big they are. They wrong, they wrong. When they say shit wrong, it's wrong. You know what I mean? It's just wrong. I mean, man, the very fucking thing these big channels complained about was fucking hate speech. And now they doing it. How in the fuck did they validate themselves by doing it themselves? They're like, Torp's a hater. Torp's a hater. I'm like, oh, what the fuck did you think I was going to respond to besides hate? Hate is when you lie to a motherfucker, man. Hate is when you tell this motherfucker, I got an answer for you. I had to make more money. And you watch that shit for 8 months just to find out that motherfucker did not give you any fucking advice that would help you. Not one fucking piece of advice that would help you. Because the whole time he was giving you that advice, he knew about something that he was doing would help him, but he wouldn't share it with you. That was the whole Glitchgate fucking problem. Is everybody brain dead? Is everybody lost their fucking mind and gotten so involved with the fucking hate and the drama, which I'm a big part of, by the way. I love drama. Nobody's ever going to be able to fucking, reel that in and edit it and mock it up. I love drama. Drama is what makes the world go round. Without drama, nobody listens. It is what it is. I've been around that shit so fucking long, I don't even call it drama. I just call it torpedo. You know what I mean? The torp. I mean, honestly, how do you fight back with motherfuckers that are constantly calling each other out without knowing how to do it and maybe doing it better? They will call you out again, will they not? Regardless of what you say. And now that's what we've come to. We got Robert Reese and we got Eli. And every once in a goddamn while, both of them make a shit ton of fucking sense. Y'all fucking ignore it when you don't like it. That's the thing right there. When you don't like it, you ignore it. When you like what they say or they support somebody that you're fucking rolling with, that's when you like it. That's not real. Have you ever listened to one of these motherfuckers talk about something you didn't like, but you knew back here in your fucking mind where it was still working, not this brain dead YouTube fucking shit? Did you ever listen to your mind was like, you know what, he's still making sense, but you just don't have the courage to fucking type it up and say, you know what, that was a good point. How many times have you been through that in your life? It's like, now wait a minute, I know you don't like me, but you know I made a good point. And you know I'm speaking to the real. You know I have game. Just because I said something this time that you didn't like or you don't agree with, you gotta call my wife out? You gotta call my fucking special lady out? You gotta call my channel out? You gotta go back 5 years in fucking history to call me out? Negro, please. How many of us have a fucking past? Even the fucking trolls have a past. They're the lucky motherfuckers. They don't get called out because we don't know who they are. That's why they don't get the respect. They mostly just get blocked. Most channels. I don't block most channels here. I'm not at like a 3% ratio at this point. It's like 3 out of 100 get blocked. It's not because they're hateful. It's just because I'm tired of hearing the same comment over and over. I'm like, you know what? You're all but ready to fucking drop docs. I'm like, you know, that's not what this channel is. I don't want to drop docs. I want to drop facts. When you come up on this motherfucker and you listen to these guys, all of us, including myself, and you say to yourself, what was the fucking point of that video? Who does he hate? Who does he not appreciate? But more to the point, does he like anybody? Who does he like? Only the people that support him. See, that's not real. If you only like the people that support you, that's not real. You gotta also like the people that don't support you if they are keeping it real and it's a real discussion. Not this fucking, I knew you from 5 years ago and you're a real cocksucker, man. You just fucking make me sick. It's like, dude, if you're gonna live 5 years ago and bring that shit up and that's what your fucking game is, I don't know if you've been paying attention in class, dude. You might want to sit in the front row. But if you're gonna listen to something that happened 5 years ago, even if the video exists, you replay it a fucking million times, you're not listening to what the guy is saying today, doesn't that apply to you as well? When did you not fuck up in the last 5 years? When was your last great fucking moment in life that nobody's paying attention to, but if they bring up something from the last 5 years, they're sure as shit paying attention to that because it sucked? How in the fuck does that make you better? By pointing out that they fucked up 5 years ago. Where in the fuck did you get off thinking that? Because I know this much, goddammit. I have fucked up every... You know what? There's not one motherfucker, not the Rev, nobody from A to Z. Pedro, there ain't a goddamn one of us that ain't fucked up. How dare anybody fucking point out somebody fucking up 5 years ago? Honestly, to all the people out there that believe that you fucking harp on somebody fucking up 5 years ago is going to make anything stand today, that is why this community is fucked up. We don't have that fucking ability to make that stand. We are the gig workers, man. We fucked up yesterday. Fuck 5 years ago. We fucked up yesterday. Yesterday was a bad day. I went from top dash to 50% in 2 days because it's the beginning of the month. So how many people are going to call me out and say, oh, no, you're cherry picking, Torp? It's like, what did I ever say? Yes, I'm going to do what works for me. Summer's over. I don't have to fucking be a top dasher anymore. I'm cherry picking my balls off. I made some good money today. What the fuck? does that have to do with anybody else? Nothing. It never did. And that was our whole goddamn point. With all these motherfuckers spreading their shit about how to make more money doing the fucking the fucking glit. I'm getting a little fired up. How can you tell me that whatever works in your market's going to work with mine if I fucking listen to you while you're running AdSense and spewing that shit? We already know it doesn't work in our market. Why are you still fucking playing the game that if you fucking play our wife or our girlfriend or our fucking market or our channel, that's somehow going to make you right about what you fucked up on in the beginning, which was lying to us about Glitchgate. Glitchgate was a fucking scam. I'm still pissed off about it. No different than I am pissed off about what fucking Doordash is doing to me right now. I'm getting better orders at 50% than I did at 93, which was 3 fucking days ago. I dropped that goddamn AR like it was my job. I was like, nah, dudes, my Negroes, I gotta fucking make some money. I'm tired of this fucking game. And I know for a fact, after 2 years, full fucking time, I cannot make money at 93%. It's bullshit. The higher your AR goes, the less money you make. They want you to suffer until you get to the fucking top. But some of us had to get that fucking top dasher bullshit in order to stay active on the platform, doing it correctly and honestly, so that they could dash anytime. That was the fucking point. Dash anytime. Nothing else matters. Not the Eli, not the fucking Robert Reese, none of it. None of it fucking matters. None of the arguments matter. Beating up a motherfucker ain't gonna change your money. Beating up a motherfucker isn't gonna change anybody's life. What it's gonna do is fuck up yours. Unless you're just one of those motherfuckers watching this from the sidelines with that fucking Gatorade going down, acting like you're playing the game. You're all fucking dehydrated from working too goddamn hard, but all you're doing is commenting as a bunch of motherfuckers that don't even know what the fuck's going on, other than you love watching a bunch of educated motherfuckers argue with each other. That's where I got fucking bent. I'm like, wait the fuck up. What the fuck happened? I've been playing this goddamn game with Doordash, and make no mistake about it, it's 110 a game, not 100. I wish fucking YouTube would come up with a 110. They'd have keep the 100, but keep a 110. They should make a 110 emoji. Because this is 110. It's a fucking game. I made more money today at 50 AR than I did at 93. Do you know what it took me to get to 93? Do you know? That was ball breaking. I felt like stupid sauce. Honest to God, I did. I felt degraded. 225. 5 times 3 days ago. I'm like, just to keep my fucking top dasher status. I almost forgot. I don't need it now. It's fucking fall. All the students went back to school. I can dash whenever I want to. That's not all markets, but it's mine. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I know the real money's at 25 to 35% AR. I've always known that. I didn't need anybody to tell me that. I wasn't here for input on that. If you've been dashing for 2 fucking years, why are you here getting advice from other fucking dashers? That's not why you're here, is it? You're here because you want to hear people bust each other's balls. I'm ready to bust some balls right now. Robert Reese, you literally have been nothing but supporting me since day one. It is what it is. What I mean by supporting me is all the shit that people talk about. All this fucking stuff about his wife this and his wife that. All the shit that was perpetrated by the fucking always cherry picks and all that fucking nonsense. All that fucking derailment bullshit. All these cunt suckers that want to make you fucking derail because you busted their balls on Glitchgate and now they're fucking hitting up on your wives. And look what you guys are doing. Eli, look what you're doing. You're defending your lady, but you're not defending the Doordash app. That's not what you're doing. You're defending your lady. My suggestion to you would be this. Keep your lady out of it. Just stop that. Because that is not going to go well, brother. There is no way for that to end well. We already know that you got a lot of haters on you about a 5-year past that's tainted. Why the fuck bring your fucking lady into it, brother? You know, I brought my lady into it once for a fucking music video. Y'all know about it. What are they going to do? Hate on that? How? All she did was speak about freedom. It was a wonderful song. You notice ain't nobody fucking said nothing about her? Not one motherfucker, not even always cherry picks anything about her. All he said is he wanted to fuck her. How do you take that as a fucking knock? That man wants to fuck my wife. Okay. Well, I don't blame him. The difference is I get to fuck her. He just gets to think about it. That's why I think he's probably pissed off. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Maybe he's still just fucking with me. But why is it that they're beating up on your special lady there, Eli? You gotta stop bringing her up, bro. Stop getting her involved. Whether or not I believe in what Eli's doing is irrelevant. But when you bring your lady into it, you better goddamn make sure, dude, that she's not in a fucking video stating something that's gonna piss somebody off. That's fair game, bro. It is. It's fair fucking game. You've never seen my lady do that, have you? She made a fucking lip sync song. She never talked about anybody. She never said anything about anything. She never made a vlog. Why is that? Because I'm smarter than that. Whether or not I choose to bring her up here on a live with you and Dawn remains to be seen. I can handle my shit. Eli, the question is, can you? Can you handle yours? You cannot bring your special lady up on YouTube and say anything at all about the community and expect a positive response. Can you, Eli? I can't. I know Flex can't. Pedro can't. Reese can't. Can anybody? If you're going to say something about anything about what's going on, are you going to expect or demand a positive response? With all the haters and trolls that you know exist, I know exist. You cannot get butthurt when somebody brings up your lady. When you bring your lady up on the goddamn platform and then you get mad about it, you know what they were going to do. Why do you think nobody's fucked with mine? Why? Ask yourself that, Eli. Why has nobody fucked with my lady? The video is live. It's been live since day one. It's just a karaoke song about freedom. It's got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with Flex. It's got nothing to do with Pedro. But when you actually fucking respond to the haters and use your lady, retreat, retract. When your lady decides that she wants to respond to the haters, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? If my lady gets up on here and responds to the haters, what recourse do I have? She then becomes fair game. I know what you're going to say, Eli. That's pretty fucking hard, Torp. That's pretty fucking hard, dude. My lady hasn't done anything to anybody. Nah, dude. The second that anybody responds, not just your lady, brother, but when anybody responds, I don't give a fuck who it is. It's a fucking game on for the whole goddamn community. And this community has been working on and I do believe in this, changing this game with labor on the gig apps. I do believe in that. I don't see it ever happening. I don't I think that we are the fucking lowest voice in the monkey barrel, and that Doordash and all the other apps have our fucking asses, and they know they do. How are you gonna fucking stop that? You can't. If you do, mad respect, I get that. That's a fucking... Dude, that's a fucking... You know what the biggest glitch, in my opinion, would be? Is if we could get a community together that was so widespread, even with the ones that don't get along with each other, like the Pedros and the Twerps and all that shit, the fucking Nugs and the fucking Reeses and the fucking Eli's, everybody just got together and said, fuck it. We're tired of the bullshit. We're tired of everything that brought us here. We need to fix this. And there's no way to really fix it. But if we speak loud enough, we might get heard by somebody that could fix it. Unlikely as it is, that's what I'm shooting for. It's a shot in the dark, man. It's monkey spunk. But isn't that the point? Isn't that what we're fighting for? What happened to this community, man? I watched Robert Reese's live and I watched fucking Eli's live right after it. I saw nothing in either one of those that would do anything for the future of the gig economy. What I did see is both of those guys are feeling the pain of the fucking hate and feeling a brother, a fucking co-worker, somebody that they used to like that they no longer do. And that shit's affecting other people. Robert Reese has got my mad respect. He had my back since day one. He's never left it. So good luck with fucking me up with Robert Reese. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Robert Reese is just one of those guys to me. I disagree with about as much as he disagrees about with me. But he also says a lot of shit that I do agree with. He's a serious motherfucker. And when he gets down to business, he makes more sense than, I don't know, peanut butter and jelly after a swimming pool. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but after a swimming pool, I like a bologna sandwich or a peanut butter and jelly. It just hits the spot. It's good business. You know what I mean? When you feel good, you do good. Robert Reese ain't no joke. Eli, I've heard you do the same thing, man. Eli, I've heard you do the same thing. You have this thing that you can do. I do wish that we could do our two... I just call them wives, dude. I'm not into this bullshit about what they're actually called. I have a female, you have a female. I think the four of us would do great without comments. My brother. Without comments. No comments. You gotta turn that shit off. You gotta promise me no comments, no interruptions from a fifth party. None. Look, dude, I know how it rolls on these fucking lives, man. When people get in these lives and they start bouncing, what happens? Only thing does, they respond to comments, or even the audience is just looking at the comments. I ain't into that, because I know what that is. You want to have you and your woman and me and my woman on live? I'll tell you what the best way to do that is. And I believe that Jeff Thomas Black and what Robert Reese said was right. Dude, this is real. Do it in silent mode on the comments. For one night, take night off. Take the night off from comments. You ain't got to read shit. We just have a four-way conversation between four people that know something about something. I ain't talking about the gig economy. I ain't talking about all that bullshit. We have all lived the economy a little bit. We've all lived gig work a little bit. We both got, women in our life. Maybe that's the point, because I'm still head in on the gig economy, dude. I know you're not. And I don't even knock you for that. And I'll tell you why I don't knock you for that. Because what you're doing is real. I need to get involved with people that are trying to figure out what the next move is. Not how to fucking bury the past. I know it's not your fault, Eli. The past is being brought up to you. That fucking sucks. It happened to me a long time ago. You can't do shit about it. Don't even worry about it. Let that shit roll. That's their game. It's not yours. I'd like to see you more focused on the future, brother. I would. And I do believe that that's what Robert Reese is doing. Get more focused on the future. I don't give a fuck about how many is in your box, man. What's in your box is not as important as what's in your head. And I think that's what people relate to. We used to live in a world where 200 in the box meant something on a live. 200 viewers. Wow, that's big. I've watched those fucking lives, dude. I couldn't give a fuck about them. I really couldn't. UDM's one of them. Every once in a while I catch one of those. It's all right. It's good, but you know the fuck that he's popping 200 fucking in the box. I'm like, I don't get it. And then people clap their fucking hands. Wow, you got 200 in the box. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck it was about. But I watch one of these fucking channels with fucking, 15 in the box. I'm like, this motherfucker's got game. That would be your next fucking millionaire right there when it comes to fucking intelligence. I don't give a fuck, man. You ain't paying my bills. Nobody is. But if I like what this motherfucker's saying, that makes me a millionaire. I finally found something on YouTube that makes sense to me. I ain't wasting my time. How many of you want to waste your fucking time anymore? How much more of this bullshit are we going to deal with? I have spoken my mind in all my videos. They still up. I don't know what more I got to explain. Cut the shit. Cut it. Y'all been pillars of this community for a long fucking time. Don't let that shit fall apart. Robert Reese is my boy. No offense to you, Mr. Eli. I've known him longer, okay? It ain't a big deal, man. Don't let that shit fuck you up. That ain't what the point is. But Eli, enough. We don't need to talk about what happened 5 years ago. I know your trolls are bringing it up. Don't let that bother you. I'm speaking to you as a brother, man. As a friend. Don't let that shit bug you, dude. Who gives a fuck what happened 5 years ago, man? Our fucking new presidents, man, they fucking roll ads all the goddamn time about what this other motherfucker, they're running a fucking ad about their fucking opponent that did some shit 5 fucking years ago. And we're all just rolling our fucking eyes like, oh God. We feel the same way about you, Eli. I don't give a fuck what you did about 5 years ago. I really don't. I give a fuck about what you're doing now. Roll that shit back, man. Roll that beautiful bean footage, dude. You got game. You know you do. Stop playing like you don't. You're too worried about what Robert Reese is doing. You're too worried about what anybody else is doing. Roll that channel, dude. You edit great. You do all this shit pretty good. I can't do half the shit that you do. I wouldn't even try it. I ain't got the patience or the knowledge for it, and I ain't spending no money on no software. I'm here to speak my fucking mind. And I think I do that quite well. So Robert Reese, mad respect, brother. I always got your back, man. I know this probably will not find Eli well, and that's all right. I got to do what I got to do. Robert Reese is my boy, man, and it's like the reason he's my boy is because he's had my respect for over a year now. It's been over a year now. He ain't never done me wrong. He ain't never called out nobody's wife. He's always kept it real. And I talked to Rev about this, and that's that. But Eli, I just met you, but I know this about you, brother. Don't worry about your haters, man. You got a lot of game, too. You need to quit giving a fuck, brother. Stop it. Don't worry about anybody's lives. Don't worry about anybody's comments. Don't worry about the haters and blocking and all that shit. You just do you, brother. Just do you. Stay the course on Eli. Stay the course on Eli and Don. Keep that course real. Because when I first met you, that's what you were doing. Now you're too worried about your haters, man. You're too worried about Robert Reese's. You're too worried about a lot of shit. You are wasting your intelligence on the things that don't matter. 50 in the box isn't the point. Being on point one time with real people is. Fuck, dude, I had 50 in the box last live I did. You think I give a fuck about that? What the fuck does that mean to anybody a week later? It don't fucking hold no water, man. I'd rather drink a beer and fucking smoke a joint and listen to some real motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. Somebody, he got 160 fucking in the box. I'm like, yeah, well, who was that? I already looked at fucking where you can buy views and shit. You know you can buy fucking live views? I didn't even fucking know. A little bit more expensive. I didn't even know you could do that. I had to look that up. You can buy, what the fuck is it, 50 in a box for, what the fuck was it, $10? I'm like, what the fuck has YouTube become? That's why I listen to the real. That's why I listen to people cuss and drink and smoke pot. They don't give a fuck. They're not going to give a fuck. They yell and scream. That's why they do it. It's like, you know what? I'm not playing YouTube's game. I'm not playing the AdSense game. You can tell when somebody is. And when they are, it fucking hurts your feelings, man. So I just wasted a lot of time with you. What are you talking about? How much do you want to get paid for me to agree with you? I mean, I'm not talking about you specifically, Eli, or even Robert Reese, or anybody that's getting paid. I'm just saying, it's getting obvious in this community like that. I just got dropped a link that fucking Pedro said something about me tonight. Honest to God, dude, I watched Robert Reese and then I watched Eli. I still haven't seen Pedro's. Honest to God, I don't know what the point is. I've already heard Pedro. He don't fucking like me. What the fuck is he going to say educational about Torp? I have no goddamn idea. I mean, honestly, what the fuck is he going to say about me that he hasn't already said? I could call him a liar about Glitchgate and that he fucked everybody, but you've already heard that. They ain't going to go anywhere. Jeff Thomas Black has exposed the whole fucking thing. Fucking, oops. That was me. I'm doing that. That was a Glitchdash. He fucking did that. Fucking amen to this one, by the way. Fucking Brian? Fucking Brian? Are you serious right now? Fucking Brian? Look how many fucking videos he's got up on 3 channels. Brian? Doordash sucks. Gig apps exposed, and now I'm having a hard time with that last one, but I always call it Doordash Police, but I think it's Doordash Police. Look what the fuck he's been doing. Like there's not an easy way to find out what's going on. Like the fuck we need to talk about anybody's wife. Enough with the fucking derailments, ladies. Yeah, I called y'all ladies. That's lady shit, man. Be a man, step up. Enough with the derailments. You want to talk about somebody's woman? Dude, I mean, you know, honest to God. What did you get? What did you send? Did you send it? I didn't feel it. You missed the goddamn point if somebody else felt that, all you guys in the fucking back row. Oh, he said something about his wife. I'm like, what the fuck did it... What? About his wife? I wasn't here to hear about his wife. I was here to hear about this problem. And about this douchebag that lied to me. This douchebag that lied to me is... He's in a bad way with me. I don't like him at all. Why the fuck you talking about anybody's wife, girlfriend? Why the fuck you talking about their haircut, what clothes they wear? Dude, I was pissed off way before anybody started talking about clothing or sexuality or fucking drug addiction. I'm like, these guys fucked us right in the ass on information about Doordash and how to fucking do it. We called them out on it on the Glitchgate, and look at them now. They all so pissed off, they just beating on up. You know, this is like domestic violence in a third party. Now they just beating up on our families because we called them out for fucking lying to us? That's a fucking double standard of a stupid standard. How in the fuck they even get away with that? That's what pissed me off forever in a fucking 2 day straight. I'm like, man, there needs to be 2 Sundays in the fucking week, man, because God's going double time on this one. And like, how in the fuck do you get called out for lying to thousands of people about how to make money? And then when they call you out and you even admit that you fucked that up and that you lied to them, you're going to attack their family, attack their haircut, attack their fucking addictions, attack their fucking speech, attack their fucking retardation or fucking mental illness, whatever the fuck it is that's going on now. How in the fuck you get away with that? Pedro, you suck a dick. Pedro, you can suck a dick. Suck a dick. Suck a big fucking honky, dude. Fuck you, Pedro. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. For real. I mean it. I mean, like, literally, like, just fuck off, dude. Hannibal, ditto. Fucking, you know, seriously, man. I mean, Flex, every time I hear you talk right now, I want to say to you what I just said to those 2 guys, but louder. Just fuck off. Your response to every goddamn thing that we exposed about you fucking liars, you came back and mocked us up with fucking family, faggot words, and all kinds of other bullshit. At what point did you make your point? We exposed you for being liars, manipulators, and fraud, and playing your own fucking community, your own audience, but yet you want to attack us, our families, and our personals. Our personals, man. For real? You guys do realize how this started. We attacked them for their mentality, for their logic, for their lies. We attacked them for all the things that they did wrong to humanity. And their co-workers, by the way. We attacked them for what they lied to their co-workers about. What was their response? We gonna attack them on their families, their haircuts, their homosexualities, whatever the fuck. All those personal shits. I never attacked Flex. I never attacked anybody for the personal shit. I can say a lot about it right now. My first response was always to attack them for lying. And we had a whole bunch of boys in the back that grew into it. Did we not? Let's not forget that. Longest video I've ever made, but probably the best one too. I'll take my 50 fucking clicks on this for free. I will do that. And I will be proud to do that. I might retire with this one. I got it so right this time I don't even have to watch it back. When a motherfucker lies to you and attacks you on a personal level after you just pointed out what he did to a lot of people in the real, how in the fuck does he justify himself? I'll tell you how. He fucking don't. Torp out.